wanted to do one day one, but guess what, dude? In Parasite Eve, you're never doing just one day one. Hey, we're almost at our 100th run. Well, to be fair, 4 of those were me just trying to fix my splits earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. Fire. That's money. I like these, they almost look like SpongeBob emotes. Is that something new to Twitch? SpongeBob emotes? Or is that part of my Franker face bullshit or whatever that is? There goes Jeffrey. I named that guy Jeffrey. I've seen this scene so many times, I've named most people. The older, short-haired blonde lady. Her name is Hillary because she looks like Hillary Clinton. Named them all. They're my only friends at this point. I think I could have cut that a little shorter. Okay. Okay, so we got the first crit right off the bat. I think the ATB is good enough to where we can get 2 attacks and 2 attacks to her 1 attacks off. It's gonna be close. Okay, so we got the 5-hit fight already. So I'm gonna play this a little bit safe. I didn't want to take any extra damage there, considering I knew I was going to get the fast fight. Maybe I should put a lid on my coffee and keep it warm. I always end up having to drink it all at once so that it doesn't get cold. But that makes me like hella jittery for like 5 minutes. Longer than that. For like an hour probably. And then it makes me sleepy as shit because it's like all at once and then it all wears off at once. Like there's no extended release or anything like that. I get better at that every time. So right here, it's a lovely rat scene. I'm sure none of you have seen it before. Hopefully we get the fast fight. Okay, he's not going to come to us. Alright, so that was actually pretty ideal for the 2-hit fight. If you're going to get the 2-hit fight, you want it to kind of go like that. Where he doesn't move a whole lot, so you're pretty certain of the fact that you're going to land both hits. Because sometimes he really likes to bounce around. It's really hard to hit him. Oh my god, I fucked up. I fucked up. Why? What? Fat thumbed it, man. Lost a whole half second right there. What the fuck? I need to curse less. I need to make that a goal in my life to just swear less. Maybe I should just fill it with different words. What in tarnation? Be one of those guys. Oh, goodness gracious. It's gonna be one of those nights. Oh, I need it. Okay. I need to make sure I was actually capturing game audio. There's like a happy middle ground with being hopped up on coffee, right? Like, it helps my mashing to an extent, but if it gets too out of control, it'll screw me over. Okay, brilliant. I can get that. I can get that, nice. No, nice. Wow, excellent fight. Literally the perfect fight right there. The perfect fight. Couldn't have gotten any better than that. So I'm... Oh, man. I can't believe that. Everything went so perfect right there from the get-go. Really happy with that fight. Holy crap. Sad because day one means so little in the grand scheme of the run. But I take so much pride in good day ones. There's just a lot of time to be made up in day one. Won or lost, either, time either gained or lost. So, it's only 20 minutes in, and if it's a 30-second time loss, like, that's the difference between my time and the record. So, you take the resets, you know what I mean? Come on. Good ATB here. Wow, I can't believe he hit me. Oh, you shitting me? So that's fine. It's not a big deal. I lost probably 2 seconds there. Whoa, he's going for broke. You always take damage from the frog, so it's better to just guarantee your hits will land, as opposed to No, I didn't PB yesterday. I should have, but I ended up screwing something up. I actually got really unlucky. It wasn't a screw up. I ran out of ammo, which is like a really improbable thing to have happen. Really unfortunate. Yeah, this is emulator. Oh, so really bad ATB for this fight, unfortunately. And we didn't get the fast fight, which is always annoying. Because now I'm going to have to reload and heal. It was released on PS1, yeah. We should still get a pretty good time on this. Yeah, it was released on PS1. It came out in 1998, so about 8 or 9 months after Final Fantasy VII. It is a Square Enix game, by the way. It's not immediately apparent in some fashions, but so it came out 9 or 10 months after Final Fantasy VII did, um, and about the same time after that, Final Fantasy VIII came out. So right in between there, it was the game they released to kind of fill the gap. It didn't do too well. It wasn't even released in any European areas, so that's probably why you never picked it up. It was only ever released on the NTSC areas, Japan and America. Good morning, Cat Boiler. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so we got one crit there. Ooh, that was close. Oh no! Wow, this fucked everything up. The run's dead now. It is a better Resident Evil in my opinion, and when they made the second one, they pretty much carbon copied Resident Evil, which is why I was... You can't... The second one is entirely different. It's not even close to the same. Not really happy with this time. That should have been 4 or 5 seconds faster than it was. So we'll see. If it's better than 1910, we'll continue. If it's not, I'll go ahead and reset, try for a better day one. The shooting system is very wonky. It is very odd. They tried to take what they knew, which was really only the Final Fantasy franchise, Chrono, and all that kind of stuff up until this point. And so they tried to have the kind of turn-based battle they always had, but they made it a little bit more active, which would be closer to, the Resident Evils that were coming out, the games like that. So they made it where you could move around within reason. You loaded into fights like random encounters, and then you had this space where you could, do battle. So the shooting system, the battle system is kind of like a Final Fantasy style battle where you're in a square, but it gives you that free range of movement and stuff, but still makes the battling turn-based. I guess they felt that would make it closer to an actual, shooting scenario. I don't know. But yeah, absolutely, it's so strange. It's so strange. But that's part of why I like it a lot. I think it's really cool in that regard. Because now all you ever see is active battles, That's the selling point and everything now. All the Final Fantasy games are active battle. So. But it's a great game, and you know what? The storyline is actually pretty, as far as science fiction goes, it's a pretty good storyline. Like, it's got a lot of, cool science fiction elements to it, but they are actually, to an extent, you kind of believe them to an extent, you know what I mean? Like, they're half legitimate. Man, that 1905 is fine. It's fine. So it is a good game. Casually, it's a great game. It's one of my favorites of all time, in fact. The storyline is terrific. It's different as far as the actual gameplay. Obviously, it's a real-world setting, so that makes it cool. And there's tons of ways you can play the game based on different weapons and stuff like that. The speedrun doesn't really do the game justice. But then again, speedruns never really do the games justice. Except for maybe the Final Fantasy series. You get a lot out of the Final Fantasy series pretty similar to how the game actually is, because of how long those runs are and how little you can take out. Ooh. But then, like I said, you go play Resident Evil 2, and then, I'm sorry, Parasite Eve 2, and the Third Birthday, which was a PSP exclusive, technically the third installment, and they're bad. They're just worse Resident Evils. Um, because it tried too hard to be Resident Evil, and that really took away a little bit from it, in my opinion. What? God, I'm playing like garbage right now. Fuck me, dude. Gotta get my hands warm, that's all. But, as you can tell, like, Final Fantasy VII was the game that came out before this. You can just see the immense difference in, like, the character models and everything. Huge, huge step up from the actual Final Fantasy VII game, as far as, like, just what it looks like, you know what I mean? You should know better than anybody, Wally. Dude, who turned my shit up, bro? Should be at a nice 52.5 watts. How dare they? But yeah, I've only ever, I played like the first, 20, 30 minutes of Parasite Eve 2. Watched a lot of it from people speedrunning. And I've only ever seen a small amount of gameplay from the Third Birthday, but not worth playing in my opinion. I mean, I've actually heard that the Parasite Eve 2 story-wise is a pretty solid game to casually play. But as far as speedrunning, like, you couldn't pay me all of King Midas's silver to fucking run that game. But it's much shorter. You can't really blame them for making the other one like Resident Evil. This game didn't do too well. So, what's a shooting game? What's a horror survival shooting game that's doing well right now? At the time, Resident Evil. So, it made sense for them to emulate it more that play style to pander to that, that audience of players. Whereas this game is it's a lot closer to the Final Fantasies than it is to the Resident Evil. Despite its actual aesthetics, the gameplay and whatnot, just the overall feel of it is a lot more Final Fantasy as far as like the actual production of it. Which is part of the reason I love it. Because obviously the Final Fantasies, Legend of Dragoon, those are all my favorite games. And then this game ranks up there despite being entirely different. which is why I like the game a lot, and I hope that when I submitted it to Deegan Dash to hopefully run it in their marathon. So hopefully they allow me to do that. I get approved for it. Not sure. But it would be a good game to showcase. Hopefully get some more people running it, because right now there's not a whole lot. There's actually none, besides me and Primus. So it would be cool to have more runners. And it'd be cool to just kind of show people the game. Oh, Cat Boiler, I didn't even see that you had said that. Imported it into the UK. Yeah, so I guess that would really be the only way to have gotten it in the in PAL land, that good old PAL world that is the European areas. So yeah, I mean, download EPSXE because the game looks better and runs a little bit smoother, you know, albeit slower, obviously. And download the ROM. I mean, I guess we're not supposed to suggest that, but whatever. I don't. It's big surprise. People use emulators, but give it a go, man. It's definitely worth. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot that the TV systems as well are also altered. You know, obviously, I that slips my mind a lot. Because I believe that in California, PAL TVs are they're not allowed. Like, you can't buy them. They're not legally sold. So you have to have them imported. Which is why people who run Legend of Zelda and shit like that, Ocarina of Time, I believe, runs better on PAL or something. I can't remember. Clint Stevens was explaining it to me the other day, or was explaining it to his chat rather. Sick ass runner, by the way. Cool Twitch personality. If anybody wants to check out it, Ocarina of Time speedrunner. Clint Stevens is your boy. His chat is a little bit wild, but yeah, he was actually looking for the reverse Cat Boiler. I believe he was looking for a PAL TV to run a game on. Might not have been Ocarina of Time, because I'm pretty sure they run the Japanese version, which would be NTSC. I believe. That sucks that the technology industry is so different like that. PAL games are usually slower across the board because they run at 25 frames a second as opposed to 30 frames a second, which is why nobody runs PAL games. I think that there's like a couple exceptions where you prefer it to be in that fashion, but definitely not this game or most games when you're speedrunning. You want the American or the Japanese release usually. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna reset, yo. I've lost so much time menuing. I should have practiced my menuing before I started my stream. You gotta get that muscle memory going. Jesus Christ. I'm like 30 seconds behind right now. Because I've taken 25 seconds to menu. If we don't green split worms, we'll reset. Green split day 2 rather. Jesus, how did that take so long? What is the matter with me right now? It's too much coffee. I need to cut the coffee. It's making me twitchy. Oh my god, that menu took like 40 seconds, dude. Not really, but it felt like an eternity. I should be leaving the precinct before 30 minutes without difficulty. But we'll see how the Central Park goes. I've been really not doing great in Central Park for some reason. All this talking. Come on, good ATB. Okay, brilliant. So we have 3 medicines right now. Need to keep track of my inventory. Bad ATV to start. Okay, so it was worth it getting that. 4 medicine, 1 junk. Once I have about 6 junk, that's when I'm gonna be close to full inventory. So I need to watch that. God, I hate that screen. All my being. Okay, so we got the tool, thank the Lord. We're gonna see how this fight goes. Usually you get junk here, but you can also sometimes get ammo. Yo, are you kidding me right now? Oh wow. So I got the fast fight. 2 pieces of junk, so 3 in total. This is kind of dangerous right here to take this fight, so I need to be really, really careful about what I do. Okay, that should be good enough. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't have to reload because I got the fast fight. Ooh, wow. Stun locked in between the terrain. So I'm gonna have to menu here anyways because I'm almost dead. think I'm running quite behind for some reason. I know I am, actually. I just don't know how much. Yeah, I'm super behind. 25 seconds somehow. Okay, brilliant. So now I don't have to menu here. I gotta be really careful about this fight, though. It's been killing me for some reason. Well, I'm probably dead here, honestly. Exceptionally lucky. I'm gonna have to heal here. could have healed twice. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Need better ATB this fight. Okay. So we got the fast fight there. We got the fast fight there as well. Alright, brilliant. So we got the defense, which is usual. Sometimes you get a tool there, saves you about 10 seconds. But I don't expect it. Nah, not even close. Wow. Nice, very nice. That was nothing but crits. So we're doing pretty good. I need to remember that I only have 3 medicines, I believe. Let's call it 2 just to be safe. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly. Okay, so we got really good ATB here. Nice. So I'm actually going to have to wait for him to come back up. I misplayed that. It's going to cost me a turn. Wow. This fight is butchered. Holy shit. Man, this fight is slow. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Pretty good fight, pretty good fight. Could have been a lot better, but pretty good. It was really unfortunate on the worm's part. There was nothing I could do about killing them in the same turn. Wasn't in the cards there because of the order in which they moved and how badly I butchered one of my screw ups. But I don't have a revive. I don't have the CM vest, so I needed to play that fight safe. I'm gonna to play this fight a little bit risky. The run could die here if I die, obviously. But it's worth the risk, and it saves about 20 to 30 seconds if I can get the fast fight, as opposed to the slower animations. And she's dead. Wow. Incredible time. That's actually insanely good time. It might be a sub 54, honestly. Holy shit. I've never gone through Central Park that well, despite all the screw-ups in day 1. Or in the beginning of day 2, I should say. All my menuing mishaps. Wow. Let's stretch. Like, just to give you an example, I think the run that that I was doing yesterday, I finished that fight at about 47 minutes, give or take. And this one we finished at about 46:25. So huge difference. Insanely good fight. Insanely good worms and Eve. I played them both well as far as, worms I misplayed. Cost myself about 2 turns. And I actually might have been able to kill the worms on the same turn had I not had to reload. So it could have been about a 20-second faster fight on worms. Healthier, too, because I wouldn't have taken the damage from the last worm. But regardless, really, really happy with this day 1, or day 2, sorry. Now let's hope we just don't get a repeat of yesterday and run out of ammo for some weird reason. I told myself to eat 1 piece of bread after every day to keep the nicotine and caffeine that I'm ingesting at insane levels from, like, I don't know, killing me or something. So here's my piece of bread. I should have added a bread count, a slice count to the split. How many slices am I having? I might be through the whole loaf by the time we get a full run done. Eric, I know that you're watching. I got like 1,000 mils of juice in my house right now. For anybody who's not privy to the language of douche, that would be it's e-cigarette juice, vapes, whatever you want to call them. That's not some slang for mollies or whatever the hell the kids are doing. I don't know. I speed run a game that nobody gives a shit about. You think I'm keen to what's popular? Forget about it. I just found out today that ukulele is doing terrible, which is generally a big surprise to me. I had a talk with some of my friends about it. Um, I mean, it looks cool. Like it looks like I believe it was like a banjo kazooie kind of rebirth and reamp, and it looks like it. Like it plays like it. It looks like it a lot. But a friend brought up a good point in saying that like these games just aren't cool. These games are just not relevant. Like 3D platformers back in the day were like new and groundbreaking and whatnot. In this day and age, it's just not what people are into. And you can kind of see that because the game is pretty looking. It plays just like a platformer, but the days of Croc and Crash Bandicoot and Banjo-Kazooie and Ratchet and Clank, like those days are gone. People don't obsess over them like they used to because they're not the newest open world, active battling kind of games. You know what I mean? But it's a cool looking game, man. I wouldn't mind playing it for a couple hours. But like you compare that to Horizon Zero Dawn, and obviously the results are right there. Right, so it's not going to be a sub 54, unfortunately, but it is still going to be like a 54-15 or something, 54-20 probably, which is still exceptional. My best I've ever done is 54-20. So like, yeah, exceptional day 2. So it's going to be like a 54-10. Wow. What exceptional. Right now we are on world record pace by about 20 seconds. So bonus stats, M16A, ready to fire, M84F. Need to remember that. Bullet capacity, equip, sort. Oh no. Oh, a 5407, man, that could have been made. I could have probably done that. Yeah, had I not misplayed the worms, could have probably been a 54 better than that. A sub 54 rather. But, you know, no point in nitpicking over a personal best. So where's my thumb? Out. Oh, the clamp skip. It doesn't exist. I'm telling people, man, it doesn't exist. They say that you can skip his animation right there by you can skip his animation by clicking fast enough or mashing text correctly or something like that. So he doesn't ever come to turn the computer off. It just turns itself off apparently, and he gets picked up. But it saves 1 second, 1 whole second. I've never seen it happen before. I'm pretty sure it's just a meme. Is September 11th the first day of football again? I don't remember. It needs to come sooner than that, unfortunately. It's too long. It's too far from now. I thought I could make it through the entire clamp and police station cut with just using my thumb, but it wore itself down. It might be broken. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Alright, let's hope we don't get either of the encounters here. Because I don't think I did on my PB. If we do at least get one, it's not the end of the world, but both would be kind of sucky. Okay, so we're getting crits. We're getting crits. Okay, let's hope we don't get the encounter. No, we did. Shit, that's sucky. This encounter sucks because there's so many birds. And they space themselves out really well. So I got 1 more medicine, 2 more junk. So that slows us down a little bit. Wasn't quite a 30-second fight though, so it didn't break our pace. But it was probably 15 seconds. Wow, another piece of junk. That's unfortunate. So we gotta hope that encounter we just had we could possibly get again. Let's hope that's not the case. Come on, no encounter. Come on, no encounter. Come on, no encounter. Okay, so we didn't get... So we only got one. That's fine. That doesn't hurt us too bad. So this fight I need to be careful at. This fight can really sink a lot of time because of the type of enemies here. So I need to kind of come over here and then run away. Yeah, see, that's going to happen almost every time. That actually went quite well. I didn't get slowed. Nothing like that. Slow is what gets you. Okay, bonus stats from G19 to M11. I need to remember that. If you are a fan of dogs, or you are deeply troubled by any misfortune coming upon dogs, then this is your time to look away until I say otherwise. Disclaimer advised. Dude only had 4 bullets in his gun. What kind of police chief is that? That sucks. I don't want to have to pop medicine there. But I got a lot of medicine in return, so... Wow. That's a really good way to start this fight. Because it guarantees that you will, No, I don't have any shit. Okay, so we're going to play this fight pretty risky since we're full health, in hopes that we can save a little bit of time here. If we can finish this fight by 114, I believe that we'll still be in the green. But it'll be close. We're going to go with the risky strat, which is to just stand here as such. The fact that he didn't open up with bite or sound wave makes this fight a little bit better. So right there, I moved away to bait out the laser because it consistently does very little damage. Wow, okay, so it should be just a couple more shots. Okay, so we should still be in the green. It's about 40 seconds, I think, after Shiva to where we get the split of the day. So we did lose a little bit of time, though, because of that encounter. But the fact that I kept it, 15, 20 seconds is all that we lost is pretty good. Pretty good. Wow, another PB. It's pretty exceptional that we got a PB, even though we got that fight. Because in my last PB, I didn't get either one of them. Which means that there's nothing but time to save anytime I want to play, anytime I want to run again. But now, all things being even, it's a 306.43. Sub 307's never been done on a console. I mean, I don't expect it to stay at that pace at all, but we got to beat 307.30. 307.38, I believe, is the world record on console. So that's what I'm going for. So we gotta hope Hospital is good to us. Why are my notes fucking up so bad? I don't even really need the notes, honestly. I should just ignore them. And Cat Boiler, are you still there, man? Might just be on mute or something. let's get a good fight right here, and hopefully we don't get have to fight the fight again on the way back. Wow. Oh man. Couldn't do me the solid of killing them both. Let's hope we don't get the repeat encounter here. No, we did. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. So decent amount of ammo, decent amount of medicine. See what weapon we end up with here. Either the M10 or the micro Uzi. The micro Uzi is probably the better of the two, but you used to reset over it, but you don't anymore. Okay, I got the micro Uzi, which is ideal. M79 is rate of fire. Ooh, shoot. M11 to micro Uzi bonus stats. M79 to micro Uzi rate of fire 2. M92F to micro Uzi bonus stats. Sort. Oh, you know what? That was kind of slow, but I needed to make sure that I took those bullets and got rid of that weapon. So that's fine. Alright, brilliant. Oh, I didn't use bonus points, that's what I was forgetting. Alright, so in the next 3 rooms we're going to get encounters. We can get those encounters twice, so let's hope that we don't get any of them again. And if we do, we don't get the first or the third. With the middle one is fine, because it's very fast. But this encounter we can get repeated, and it sucks. Especially when you start with no ATV. And you get stuck. Come on over here, buddy. Okay, lots of ammo, that's good. This fight is kind of tricky. Even if you can attack right away, you don't want to. Because you don't want to get knocked into the slow, which is extremely easy to have happen. 2 medicines, that's fine. That fight that I just fought was the fight that if I'm going to get any of the next 3 encounters repeated, that's the one I want. It's very fast, relatively safe, and the others are very, very troubling. Very slow fights. There's no way of dodging here. Probably end up popping a medicine, which is fine. Nope, didn't have to pop a medicine. That's nice. You notice how I end that fight right up here at the top. That's because I skip an actual, as soon as that fight's over, she runs to that point. So you save, maybe a second by not having to run. You'll notice that actually in most of my fights, that by the time the fight's done, I try to position myself closest to where the screen trigger is, like to where as soon as the fight's over, I'm as close to the zone and to the next screen as possible. That's something that's kind of cool about this game because of the way that the battles work, since they're not entirely random. It is an important step to know. If you do that, if you plan on running the game, make sure that you know that, because it will save whole minutes if you're doing that optimally. There's a couple of times where you can't, like in that fight in the lobby I just had, I wasn't able to. It's more important to get the kill rather than sit and miss, which is an easy trap to fall into because you want to save every second you can. So right here we can get this fight again, and we didn't. Thank goodness, thank goodness. We got this one again. That's fine. Of the 3, these are the 2 I want. I don't want this one again. Please, 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 please. Dang it! Hospital's killing me. So I'm 50-50 on encounters here. Oh, I had kind of trapped myself on that one. So far, a pretty bad hospital. But luckily, that's the last random encounter possibility we'll get. I don't know how behind we are right now. I don't remember how many I got in my PV. I believe it was somewhere around the same. Oh no, so we got 3 out of 4. I think I got 2 out of 4. So we're probably 30 seconds behind. Hopefully an optimal spider fight will make that irrelevant. This is the only time I should have to menu in the hospital. Wow, see, he was a little too far away from me for some reason. So that was a good example of what not to do, like I was saying a second ago. He honestly should not have been too far away from me. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Dude was literally 5 feet in front of me. I don't know any machine gun in the world that can't make that reach. So right here I'm going to try an interesting strat in order to make this fight go a little bit faster. It's not what you would do most times, or really at all. But it makes this mixed man here, which is one of the hardest enemies to deal with at this point in the game, as far as speed is concerned. Because he does that, it makes him one hit to kill, as you just saw there, instead of the usual 4 or 5. And he puts this nasty slow on you, which you can see how slow this fight is. Okay. Damn, we're running really behind, I think. Okay, so that's good. You want to take care of him first, because he does the most damage. Wow. Give me a break, dude. I want to heal right there because I don't have a revive. I'm playing a dangerous game with these firemen, these fire lizard dudes, fire boys. I can't remember what they're called. Damn it, I couldn't get it off before the slow, unfortunately. So now we have a cutscene, and after the cutscene we fight the spider. I need to make sure that I play the spider. You can lose a good deal of time if you're not really lucky with the spider on his first attack. Alrighty. If we can have the spider dead by 139, I think we still are in the green. I'm not entirely sure how long it takes to end the day. Can't remember. Please move forward. Please move forward. Okay, brilliant. So we got lucky. Damn it. Okay, that should further it. Alright, brilliant. Wow, so it took one extra attack round, which is very unfortunate. Okay. We still should be in pretty good shape in time. Whoa, he's not dead? Oh, okay, he needed one more hit. Damn, that sucks. Good thing I was mashing. Okay, so I don't know how we're gonna do on time. To be honest, I don't remember the split well enough. I honestly think we lost a little bit of time. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we got the crits there, thankfully. I think we might still be in the green here. I'm not... We did lose time. We probably lost 30 to 40 seconds because of the extra encounter. Stuff like that. But I don't think we're in too bad a shape here. Hopefully we're still in the green. We're definitely losing. So my split yesterday here was so good that I ended it right where that timer is starting. That's where my PB is, because I didn't get a single of the encounters. So all three of those encounters I dodged, saved over a minute and a half. But we just need to beat the time that's listed. So yeah, here we're losing time for the last split. Okay, so not a bad time. Not a bad time. I think there's a little bit of time save at Centipede. There's a lot of time save at the end of Evolution. So as long as we're close to maintaining the same pace as my splits, by the time we get to the end of Evolution, I think we should be in good shape. Ooh, that was sucky. I got stuck on something. Now we need the PPK to the Micro Uzi. Ooh, fuck. $22 seconds about? What? 22 seconds about that cost us in the hospital. Which is fine. That's actually better than I thought it did. Oh wow, it didn't kill him. Really unfortunate here. So we lost a couple seconds. Okay, we're getting good ammo drops, which is something that I'm paying a lot more attention to now, based on how yesterday ended up. So this next fight is one of the hardest in the game. Or it's one of the most time sinky in the game, I guess. This first one especially, because after you kill the bats, they give you items to cure the blindness status that they inflict, but having obviously not killed any yet, I don't have any way to get rid of it. So it's very important you dodge it. Okay, got really lucky with that. So decent fight for the bats. Yo, what's going on, Cap Oiler? Welcome back, my dude. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. We're still about 23 seconds, 33 seconds ahead of the world record. So, doing all right. Fortunately, we got a cure D here. So it costs one turn right there, but that's fine. Now hopefully we don't get the next two encounters, otherwise we're probably going to be in the red. Oh, this is the worst one to get. Worst one to get, by far. And I ran into it like an idiot. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! So every second that this fight goes on is a second we're losing. We can get it in the counter in here as well, so let's hope we don't. Okay, so we didn't. Alright, so far we've gotten 1 out of 2, 3 out of 4s. So 4 out of 6, 7, 8. We've gotten 5 out of 8, which is not great. It's not great. That's all I'll say. I don't know if that fight didn't last 46 seconds, but it definitely didn't help us at all. So we're going to have to hope the museum gives us better luck. And this fight here can be pretty unlucky. Yep, it's super unlucky. There's no way to dodge that, because he started at the back and you have to move left or right to dodge it. Man, this is a bad sewers. So we got Centipede coming up. One of the harder, more tedious fights in the game as far as speed is concerned. It can take a long time. It can be pretty lucky. Not sure, so we'll have to find out here. So we didn't get the kill there. Okay, Scorpion commence. So it's fortunate that I dodged that attack, because I definitely don't always. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to kill because I targeted the wrong body. There we go. Wow, really unlucky there. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, EMP Deviant Art. Yeah, it did end pretty shitty, but you know what? It wouldn't have. I wouldn't have been able to finish it anyways, which is why I wasn't too crushed about it, because I had too low of ammo, which is like a freak accident. That never happens. I've never seen that happen before in my life. Be that low on ammo at that point in the game, so I didn't even have enough ammo to finish the bosses. So it's okay. Not the end of the world. Happens. I think the centipede fight was a little bit faster than my other one, so I think we're doing alright here. And I appreciate the good luck, my friend. So right here, we're gonna hope we don't get this encounter again. It's a it's probably the fastest repeat encounter in the whole game. Okay, we didn't get it, so that's fortunate. Man, your emoji game's on point, my friend. Emotes, rather. I guess that's what they're called. Emoji. I'm such a pleb ass. Alright, so we're at the hospital in pretty good time. I'm pretty happy with this time. I don't know exactly where it falls as far as yesterday's runs, or my PB's runs exactly, but I think we're still in the green. So let's hope for really good encounters. That's what's going to make or break this run, is really good encounters. If we continue the luck we're getting, it's not going to be good. We need probably 2 of the 6, ideally. So let's hope for 2 of the 6 encounters while we're here. You know what? We can get them all. It doesn't matter how many we get. As long as we get finished with T-Rex and the museum by about 2:24, I'll be pleased with. 2:24:30 even. I should have really used the medicines to heal, as opposed to my PE, because I could have energy shot this jerk off. Alright, so that's the only fight that can really kill us. These other ones are more or less just normal fights. Like, these can still do tons of damage, but we have the medicines to pop now at this point. Wow, still didn't kill him, huh? There we go. I almost cast slow, that would have been a bummer. Okay, got more ammo, that's good. And I'm actually pleased that I popped that shitty medicine. That was only a medicine 2, and right here we get medicine 3 medicine 4s, so it's important to at least have the inventory space for it. Okay, brilliant. So that went alright. So right here is going to be the first of 6 possible encounters, and I'll let you know when they happen, just so that you guys can kind of keep track with me. And it looks like we dodged this one. So we're 0 for 6 in the museum so far. Which is good. It's good. As long as we can keep it relatively low on encounters here, we should be more than okay as far as time is concerned. And this next fight, I'm gonna hope that we get 1 raptor instead of 2. It could really be either or. 1 raptor is obviously just faster. We got 2, so that's okay, but it's probably gonna, yep, I was just about to say, it's probably gonna make me pop my medicine 4. But when you fight these assholes, you're almost guaranteed to pop medicine, because they have a lot of health at this point, and they attack quickly, and you're in a really narrow spot right there, so it's super hard to avoid. Oh, never mind, this is not the right screen. Wow, so we got 1 here. This is the exceptional fight. Oh, great fight, great fight. Got more ammo. Every time that we spend 6 ammo to get 15, makes me very pleased. After how yesterday went. Okay, significant amount of ammo, significant amount of medicine. That's fine. Here we got the pterodactyl fight. Let me scroll down to my notes. If we get a crit on each attack round... Oh, we didn't start the fight out with ATB. That sucks. Okay. Right here, let's hope we get the single pterodactyl fight as well. Pterodactyls give the most amount of EXP and they're easiest to kill. Oh wow. So instead we got a really bad fight here. These guys will stun lock the living hell out of you. And do a considerable amount of damage. As you can see here. So we got one of them dispatched kind of quickly, that's nice. I'm actually going to have to sort my inventory now. Okay, pterodactyl, thank goodness. Okay, so we should kill him in one more attack round. And he gives medicine, so we're in good shape medicine-wise. So far our ammo looks like we're doing fine, but got a lot of museum to cover. In this next room, we're going to hope to get the single pterodactyl fight as well. Okay, not ideal, not ideal. Ah. Come on, man. Wow, getting really bad luck from my gun here. Right here I'm going to cure to full, because this, on the other side of this door we could possibly have a... that's good enough. We could possibly have a scorpion, so you want to make sure that they can do a good amount of damage with one hit, and if it does more damage than health you have, your vest won't cure you, you'll just die. Okay, so we did get a scorpion. So right there I use energy shot so that my bullets don't randomly get spaced away. Okay, hopefully we get the 2 lizards instead of 3 here. Okay, brilliant. Damn it. Hopefully we get the armadillo pterodactyl. Okay, brilliant. Okay, good. That was actually, that went pretty excellent. Now this next fight we want Scorpion Raptor, I believe is the good combination. It's usually double Raptor Pterodactyl. Okay. Okay. All right. So right here we can actually get 3 encounters in the next 3 rooms, this room included. Let's hope we get none of them, but if we get any of them, we just hope it's not this middle one. Okay, so that's one we dodged. This is the one we don't want. Damn it, we got it. Hopefully it's not 3 armadillos. Okay, cool. So I can just energy shot this away. So that fight actually went alright, so it's not too big a deal. And it looks like we dodged this fight, so we're in pretty good shape here, actually. Do some inventory management. Parasite Eve lives, yes sir. We're actually making pretty good time, I believe. I think we're in good shape, so I'm not too stressed about it yet. Triceratops and T-Rex are coming up. A possible re-encounter is coming up, but otherwise we're in good shape. Dodged 2 encounters there. I believe that was faster than my PB. The Triceratops fight and the T-Rex fight were both pretty good on my PB, so hopefully they go well in this playthrough as well, because that'll be a big decider. If we can make it out of T-Rex in good time, then I think we'll be able to break not only my record but the world record. because there's about a minute in the last day, between the very end of day 5 and day 6, that I lost from a very simple misplay that I will not make again. My levels weren't exactly where they needed to be, and it forced me to have slower fights at the end of this day and the beginning of the next. Sorry, excuse me. So hopefully, as long as we maintain similar pace with Triceratops and T-Rex, we should be okay with that amount of buffer. Because I got a 3:07:52 even with that minute time loss. I only need to shave about 18 seconds, something like that, off in order to break the record. So as long as we just maintain any kind of relevant pace like last time, I think we're in good shape. I'm going to lay off the coffee so it doesn't make me a spaz. So it's a real thing, it can happen. Alright, so ideally, right here we don't want the first encounter. If we get it, it's not the end of the world, but the second room we go through, we'll be guaranteed to have an encounter, so it's not a surprise. Alright, so right here in this room, we don't want the encounter. And if we get it, it needs to be one Triceratops. One pterodactyl. And we got it, so that sucks. We got the worst fight. Oh man, this is balls. Okay, they gave me ammo at least, which is ideal. Alright, here we're guaranteed a fight. It's usually a pterodactyl and 2 armadillos. Okay. So not a very lucky fight. I'd rather fight an armadillo than the raptor. Guess that's it. We're about to fight Triceratops, and I wanted to make sure that if he does happen to drop offense +1, which he sometimes does, that I do have the inventory space to acquire it. And I'm sure we'll pop medicine here, and if I happen to not pop any medicine for some freak of nature reason, then I need to make sure that I drop something or use a medicine on my own, because I need to be sure that I get the T-Rex's weapon, otherwise we're in a world of hurt. So we have 295 bullets. Around this time yesterday, I was at like 80 for some reason, which is a really strange ordeal. Like, this is about an average pace. I don't know where the hell all my bullets went yesterday. I guess because I got 0 encounters, I didn't get the drops that I needed. Okay, so we did pop the 1 medicine. That's ideal. Probably end up popping 2. Alright. Damn it. That was bad of me. Okay. So I know I went through a couple medicines there. We get a full cure, so I'm not worried about that. But I wanted to make sure that I had enough inventory space for the M8000. Now we definitely have enough space. Alrighty. Let's have a good T-Rex. Hopefully we can be out of here by 2:24, 2:24:30 out of the museum. That'll give us enough time, I think, to be in a really good pace. Yeah. Because I'm not full PE here, I'm going to haste right off the bat as opposed to energy shot. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so in these next two rooms, we have the possibility of getting encounters. We're going to hope that we don't get any, because I think we've got enough to be level 33. I'm about to check. But here's the first room, so cross your fingers. No encounter. Alright, awesome. Okay, so I don't need either one of these encounters. So let's hope we don't get this one either. Ah, we did. That's unfortunate. But this fight goes fast now because of the upgrade of my weapon. That sucks. Okay, they give us a good deal of ammo right there. Okay, we got a cutscene and then one more fight. If we can get the cutscene and the fight done in a relative fast amount of time, we're going to be in really great shape. Both my PB and the world record are super recent. Well, the world record that you're talking about is actually done on PSP, Primus's world record. So that is about 5.5 minutes faster than any console. So his is incredible, though. It's super incredible. He's by far just an insane runner. But yeah, that world record was just done a couple days ago. He beat his own. Okay, I got the good ammo drops from there. Okay. Okay, so we made it out of the museum at 2:23. That's really freaking good. Really freaking good. I'll check what my pace is. As far as my video. While I mash real quick, I have my video pulled up on my phone. Let me look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're way ahead of pace. Yeah, so we're about a minute and 30 seconds faster than my PB. And I also, this is where the minute I lost on my PB comes into play. So if all things go just consistently even, I don't, die or anything silly like that, God forbid, we're going to be in great shape. So I need to play pretty smart, ensure that I don't die. Stand up a little bit. stretch my back. There we go. Back is popping like a mother bitch. Oh, I need to scroll down on my nose. I like how they were like, hey, you're a police officer, right? You've never had any legitimate helicopter flying training? You're not a pilot of any sort? That's good. We need you to solo fly this helicopter. Because for some reason, when you fire the missile, it does something, as opposed to when others fire the missile. Your mitochondria is so strong, it affects the integrity of the missile. So we need you to climb into a helicopter by yourself. And just like any woman, she immediately knows how to drive perfectly. Which really is just the story of all things in life, I like to believe. And what would you know? She's not actually dead. It's a real shocking turn of events here. I have to switch my fingers on this screen because it prompts you to save. Ooh, that was fast. Good job, Carrie. Good job. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that one. Alright, first things first, I need to check what my ammo count is at. So when the fight begins, I'm gonna stutter a little bit before I fire my first couple shots because it'll tell you how many bullets you got at that point. If I have anything better than 200, I think we're in really good shape. Anything less than, I'm probably going to need to pick up the ammo in the boat, which I did on my PB as well. But I'd rather not have to because it obviously saves a handful of seconds, probably 10, 15. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh wow, 282. Okay, we're in really good shape. Huh. No. Okay, so that was a good fight. That was a good fight. So I don't have any medicine 4s. I'm going to go pick up, instead of ammo on the boat, I'm going to pick up the medicine 4s from the guy on the boat. Because they are infinitely valuable. Since I don't have a revive. Okay. Alrighty. Hopefully this finishes her off. If not, it'll only require maybe 1-2 more attacks. Okay, so it didn't finish her off. But that one did. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so I'm definitely going to have to pick up the medicine 4s. Ammo I should be good on, but since I'm already picking up the medicine 4s, it might be worth just getting ammo just to be safe. I'll have to double check. Woo! Wow, that was an insane day 5. Oh my goodness. Insane pace. Insane pace. Just gotta be safe, not play stupid. I'm definitely gonna get the medicine 4. Plenty of bullets, plenty of bullets. Okay. Got a little bit of mashing right here. Eat another piece of bread. Just calm myself down. Meh, meh. Right here I need to be really careful about the amount of damage I take. Sorry, I'm editing my notes really quick. Okay. So that was unfortunate. Sometimes you get the fight off and he doesn't even get that move off. But he did, so it took one of my medicine 4s, which was a good reason that I picked one up. So 1 medicine 4 left. I need to be really careful about that. This fight can actually do a surprising amount of damage. It's probably the hardest of it, in my opinion. No! Holy shit. No! Oh my god, I'm losing so much time here. Okay, cool. We're still in good shape. Still in good shape. That was a really, really slow fight, but he can do too much damage that I wouldn't be able to heal through. So I had to really play it safe with those heals. So we lost probably 20 seconds in that fight. But there's still there's a good time to save in this fight and the next one. Based on my PB, I mean. Oh no! Okay, this should be it. This should be it for him. The next fight's a little bit easier. Okay, cool. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Okay, medicine 3. We should be fine here. This should be it. Should be an easy finish here. Okay. So yeah, we're in good shape. We're not gonna beat 30. We're not gonna be in the 305 range, unfortunately, but we will. We are making great time. Damn, I lost probably 30 seconds in that UB2 and UB3 combined, but we'll see. It was better to play it safe. Than to not, you know what I mean? Sickest scene in all of video games right there. Really is. Okay. Oh my god. Alright guys, not only did we beat the record, but we smashed the record. By over a minute. Over a minute. Over a minute, that's world record, baby. Yes! 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 Man, it could have been a sub 30. That could have been in the 305, high 305s. Had I not played UB2 so safe, but I didn't have a revive. I was kind of scared. I think I played it correctly. As hard as it is to accept that time loss, I think I played it correctly. But that's world record. That's console world record, baby. We'll see what the actual in-game time was, and see if it's even a faster gameplay than the. See if it's even faster gameplay than the PSP. It might actually be faster than the PSP. The load times are about 5.5 minutes slower throughout the entire run than the PSP, so I could have beat the PSP record as well with the in-game time. But regardless, smashed the console world record, like by over a minute. I believe. I know we beat it. I just don't know by what kind of range. I think over a minute. Could have been over a minute and a half and been sub 305, sub 306, and that's like we don't even know if that's possible. So, but it definitely is. I almost proved it, which is disappointing, but can't be disappointed about a world record run. Woo-hoo-hoo! Cat Boiler, we set the record, my man. We set the console record. Running on emulator, the slowest way to do it. Yes. Yes. Thanks, my friend. Thank you. Congratulations. That's I'm blown away. I'm blown away, man. That run went so well. It actually there's about a minute and a half, so I believe sub 305 might be possible. Like a 304.59 is definitely possible if you have a perfect encounter-wise run. I think I can do less, but I'm gonna take a break for a while. If you guys got any speed runs that you're interested in, you got a good game that you are interested in me speed running, let me know for sure. Primus runs on the PSP, so there's nothing I could do about that. That's unattainable for me. But yeah, he was already at 301. He was at 301.50 something, or 301.30 something, and I think he got it down to 301.10. So I do have a PSP coming, so that'll be the real test of if I can take the PSP record as well. We just don't have it split into different consoles, which every other game has it split in based on console. I run on an emulator, which is 2.5 minutes slower than even a regular PlayStation. So I had to overcome 2.5 minutes just to even beat the PlayStation world record, which is what we just did. So if I get the PSP, I feel pretty good about being able to beat Primus. So we'll definitely see how that goes. PE2, honestly, no. Unfortunately, it's like I've never played it before. I dabbled with a few minutes of it back when I was younger. I don't really like the Resident Evil Silent Hill feel to it. I'd prefer something a little bit more something a little bit less active, I guess. Like the battling and all that's very active, very open-ish. I was actually considering doing Digimon World 1, the very first Digimon World, because that game's kind of a meme. It's kind of funny to watch. It's entertaining, to say the least. So I might do that. There's just so many good games out there, and I want something shorter than this. Maybe I'll go back and put a better run on Final Fantasy IX. The problem is that takes, 10 hours of a day, and if you botch the run at some point. You got a lot of time to make mistakes in a 10-hour run. If you make too many, game's over, you know what I mean? And your whole day is wasted. Whereas this, I can reset this 3 times and still finish before a full Final Fantasy IX run. But yeah, Digimon World 1 is a possibility if you guys know what that is or have any interest in that. If you guys know of anything else that I've never even heard of or whatever, that's cool. I might look and see what gets viewers and gets chat interested in things like that. Digimon World 1 is super casual. So that was really the only reason I was considering it. Wow, guys, we did it. I can be done with Parasite Eve. So it took a little less than 2 weeks for me to break the console world record on a game I hadn't played since I was 8, 9 maybe. Granted, not a whole lot of people run it, and almost no one runs it competitively. And I still need to break the PSP record. I think I can. We're gonna see. Let me look real quick. We're gonna see what the in-game time was on Primus's run, and see how this compares to it. Because in-game time doesn't keep track of loads and things like that, right? So I think it's gonna be closer to his than it is going to be to the previous world record holder, Warbirth. $2:23:23 was his in-game time. So let's see if I got close to that. If I did, that means that it was, hadn't that UB2 and 3 fight not taken the 30 extra seconds, we would be in the 3:05 something range. I think. I don't know. We'll see where we end up and see if maybe that was even possible. Man, I'm so stoked right now, but I'm also so tired that my excitement is. I feel like I'd be more excited, but I'm kind of disappointed that I lost time where I could have beat it by even better. But you know what? A record is a record. Woo! Stoked. So stoked. The song is a good one. It really is. Excuse me. It is a good song. I'm hoping that the Deegan Dash accepts me as a... accepts me as a runner for Parasite, allows me to run Parasite Eve in their marathon. That would be great. Damn, we're so close to a sub 306. Holy shit. Probably 15, 20 seconds. 20 seconds probably. So yeah, that UB fight. You see the time that I'm losing? $306.24, baby. 306.20. Over a minute. And I was only 30 seconds off of the PSP world record time. So had I played that fight more dangerous, I would have beat them both. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Console world record by over a minute. Yes! Yes! We did it. Did it. It's done. Wow. Nice. Nice. Well, I'm happy. I mean, it's not a huge one, but it is a record nonetheless. So, PSP is what I need to do next, man. Holy shit. 306.24. I'm bummed that I lost 47 and a half seconds because of how slow I played those fights. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to ensure that I had the record. Next time, now that I have the record, I'll play all gung-ho, and maybe we'll get a better time. But man, especially after how bad the hospital went. Like, we got kind of unlucky in the hospital, lost a little bit of time there. And then we gained a minute and a half almost in the museum, which is how well played the museum was. Encounters were, we got over half of the encounters in the museum. So it wasn't an exceptionally lucky, it was just clean, no mistakes, cut back on menuing by a lot. Everything fell into place, man. It was a good run for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching it, Cat Boiler. You always are. Anybody else who is not in chat but is watching, I appreciate you guys sticking along. I know it's late or early for me, but appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna drop stream so that I can get this run submitted. But yeah, I'll probably be playing Parasite Eve again pretty soon. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe I'll be taking a break for a little bit, but definitely soon to possibly better that time, or maybe by the time I play it again, I'll have a PSP, which should be pretty soon. We can go for that world record as well. Otherwise, I'll be maybe looking to learn some new stuff, so feel free to tweet me or follow me or shoot me something on Twitch or whatever if you guys have any ideas for games. Once again, thank you guys so much. I'm going to go take a nap for a couple hours before I got to go to work. So, cheers, mates.